Hello, I'm Charlotte and the lovely Nimmo team have asked me back to share about praying with music. Now, I'm a massive music fan, have been since I was young. I collect records, I go to concerts all the time, and I usually get the t-shirt to prove it. So it might not come as a huge surprise to you that music and worship is a big part of my prayer life. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't quite think about it like that till they asked me to make this video and said, can you make a video about praying with music? And at first I genuinely texted back and was like, what do you mean by that? But as soon as we had a bit of a chat about it, I was like, oh, this is absolutely stuff I do every single day. Music is so embedded in our day-to-day lives that we can completely forget that it is a form of prayer. So here are my top 5 tips for praying with music. Number 1, find your sound. Everyone has their own unique taste in music, and when it comes to worship music, that is no different. You need to find the singers and the songwriters and the genres and the styles that you like. There are loads of amazing playlists out there, so sometimes if you just put genre worship music, you're going to find loads and loads of stuff. And when you find the artists and the songwriters that you like, start following them on things like Instagram. They are often recommending similar artists to them that they love too, and you can keep on discovering new music that way. Music is to be enjoyed and engaged with, and worship music is no different. Number 2, let yourself listen. How often are we listening to music whilst we're doing something else? Sometimes it is rarely the main activity. Whether you want to put some time aside where you just want to listen to music, or sometimes let yourself listen to something and then go back to the task that you were doing. So a couple of years ago, I started listening to my worship music as I got ready in the mornings, as I get ready for work. And I often find myself being drawn to a certain song or some lyrics, and I find that it either gives me the motivation to start the day, or sometimes the motto for the day that God is giving me. He's giving me the advice that I need to get through the day with. So take the time to pause every now and again. Songs and lyrics can often meet us exactly where we're at, and you should let yourself have those moments with God. Number 3, look it up. So scripture can find its way into our lives without us even realising it, and this happens all the time with song lyrics. I am realising these all the time about some of my favourite songs. I realised this recently with Highlands by Hillsong. I realised this recently with Canvas and the Clay, because it may interest you to know that I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of the Bible. So I often find myself sat in church or reading the Bible and going, I see what they did there, and connecting those dots. So if lyrics speak to you, have a quick search, look it up, and it may well lead you to those passages that you should be reading. Number 4, share the love. One of the reasons we worship is because it is something we can do all together as a community, but this doesn't need to be confined to church or to Lux or to summer camp. We can still be these groups of people even when we're not in the same room. So get on WhatsApp, get on your stories, and get sharing your favourite songs, artists, playlists, albums with your mates. This is often how I get introduced to new music through my mates, and I wouldn't know half the songs that I love if it wasn't for Casey. She has an epic playlist that she lets me follow. Plus, you never know how much someone might need to hear the song that you are recommending. Be ready for those divine nudges from God. Number 5, let it be your safety net. Often things happen to us and it is all emotion and no words. We can be desperate to pray about what's going on, but we just genuinely don't know what to say. Thankfully, that is where our favourite singers and songwriters come in handy. They have done the hard work for us. I have a go-to CD in my car when I have a tough day. Yes, I am the one person that still buys CDs. Yeah, so I whack in my go-to Rent Collective CD on a bad day and turn it up, sing along, and let them do the talking for me. So don't beat yourself up that you can't word the perfect prayer. Let your favourite lyrics have your back. So those were my top 5 tips for praying with music, and if they have got you interested but you're still not quite sure how to get started, I've made a playlist, and on that playlist there are 5 songs to get you motivated, 5 songs that can be found in scripture, and 5 songs when you don't have the words. It is available in a link somewhere, maybe below, but maybe here, who knows. I mean, hopefully somebody's added the link in somewhere. I'm hoping the magical technical people have done that for me. I hope this has been helpful, and it might lead you to finding the songs that you need to hear. Until next time,